I don't know if this is working. I think it's working. I think it's working. Live streams. Sup, Niels. Sigis. I think it is. Can you hear me? Is my mic working? It says on the screen it's working, but sometimes I'm highly skeptical as to whether it's working or not. I haven't got the greatest luck with my mic, it seems, and I guess I don't need to see that. You thunk, right? Yeah, exactly, A2. I don't know how you knew this was streaming. It says my frame rate's too high. I don't know how that's possible. Apparently YouTube knows things. You can hear sounds from you. Sweet. Right, welcome to Tea Time with Max, the March edition. How's it going? Well, this is the thing. It's going pretty terribly. To be perfectly honest. It's just saying so much stuff about frame rates. I haven't touched the frame rate. I may be having like the worst week with my arthritis that I've had in like a very, very long time. I found out that I have entersitis, which is like, so you have tendonitis, so you can get like tendonitis in your elbows, for example, from doing too much pull-ups and climbing and stuff. I have entersitis, which is inflammation of the ligaments in my hips. Not really much I can do about it. It's kind of just a genetic thing with the arthritis and stuff. Just in a load of pain, basically. It's not comfortable. That's one way of putting it. It's pretty damn uncomfortable, actually. It feels like someone's hitting me with a hammer in my hips constantly. Whoa! Don't know what happened there. That was interesting. That was really right. Okay. Thanks, Dom. Yeah, I'm trying. Today was just not a good day. It was like one of those days where I just woke up and I just wish I hadn't have woken up and I could lie in bed all day, but that was also painful, so that's why I actually woke up in the first place. But then it kind of brought up the question as to whether that I'm overtraining. I don't know how much you guys train. Like, I know a lot of people here just climb or just run, or they do only climbing with a little bit of running and some cross training stuff. But like, I'm trying to climb 4 days a week and I'm trying to run 4 days a week. Not going great at the moment. And like, my recovery time is a lot longer because of the arthritis. So I get like a really big inflammatory response constantly. So then my dad was like, oh, maybe you're overtraining. And I was like, ah, overtraining. And then I was like, crap, maybe I am actually overtraining. Maybe my body's just not getting enough time to recover in between sessions, activities. So I don't know what to do. Like, I feel pretty good. So generally, I felt pretty good for like the last 3 months, pretty much. I haven't had any major issues with my arthritis. And then I don't know whether it's because I am training more or whether it's just like a normal flare-up that comes with the condition. So it's like a lot of things I got to balance through. But yeah, it's going fine. I also attended like my second or third ever comp yesterday, which was Blokfest at the Castle in central London. Super good comp. Not really a big competition fan, but I thought I'd go anyway because it's cool and I want to meet like the London lot. And yeah, I did okay. Not great. I drove like 1,000 miles from Austria to the UK on Thursday, Friday, and I slept on the car on the side of a motorway on Thursday night. So I probably wasn't in as great shape as I could have been for the comp, and I hadn't climbed in about 10 days. So all things considering, it went pretty well, I guess. I didn't come last. I flashed slab. I don't know how. Like, I was doing slab left, right, and center. I guess because of the fact that I had literally no strength in my arms, suddenly my balance became a lot better. Yeah, I don't know. That was all right. Didn't come last. Connor climbed super well. He also did Harrow Comp on Friday, so he was already tired, but he did really, really well. It was awesome. Yeah, I'm like climbing 4 days a week for about 2 to 3 hours a session. I'm running 3 to 4 days a week, and then I'm doing strength and antagonist work like another 2 times a week. So I'm doing like 10 sessions of sport a week. I do like and I try and have at least one rest day. I don't know. It's been going fine until now. Maybe I don't know. I think Austria also like killed me because I did some really stupid stuff. I did a really stupid thing, which you will see on Tuesday if you watch the Road to Ultra series. How often do I stretch? Daily, pretty much. I have to, otherwise my back like completely seizes up. Yeah, I don't know. Like I have a half marathon for charity in October. And I signed up for that because I'm running for arthritis research. But apart from that, I haven't got any comps signed up. There's a road 5 miler, which is super quick, just down the road from me around one of the routes that I do normally. So I was thinking about signing up for that. I have no interest in running a marathon on road, like ever. Just think that's the most boring thing. I've already run like 3 half marathons in training, so I'm not even worried about half marathon as a distance. But that like 2 of them were trail and 1 of them was road. So I'm kind of just trying to build up to a 50K training run in May. So I'll have to see how that goes. Like I still feel like I'm on track for that 50K. I've still by the end of May, so I've got 6 more. Oh my God, it's not that long, is it? I've got like 10 more weeks to get fit. The thing is, like, I genuinely feel like I could go out tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. My hips are really sore. I reckon I could go out like sometime this week and run 50K and like not die. Whether or not I injure myself is a completely different issue. And that's basically what I'm trying to do, is not injure myself. So I have no doubt in my mind that I could run 50 kilometers and complete it in like a decent time without like dying. It's just whether it's worth the reward at the moment. So at the moment, I'm just still building up the long runs. I want to get them up to like the plans 28 to 30K long runs. I'm just going to count this week as a deload week. I only managed to run once this week because of traveling and just health issues, but that happens. Jesus, sounds like you're overtraining. However, everyone's different. You may just be better at physical exercise than me. Maybe, I don't know. I just have like a history of lots of training because of the swimming background. So I was always used to doing 7 to 8 sessions a week. But then like I did start from scratch again. So when my arthritis got really bad, I was doing no exercise for about 6 months. And then it was like 15 minutes a day at most, 3 times a week. And then it's built up again. So it's just a process. And I have a really good pain tolerance now. I guess that helps. It's also really stupid, but it's helped me so far. So I can't really complain too much. But how's everyone else's training going? How are the goals for 2018 going? How is just, stuff? How is stuff? Oh, wait, I had one more thing to talk about. We'll talk about it later, I think. Let me know in the comments Yeah, also, as you may have noticed, I don't know when the last stream was. I can't remember. I'm now like fully integrated at Harrowwall. Loving Harrowwall. Dope gym. I miss Hopo, but Harrowwall, like, honestly, just some awesome stuff. They're still working on the setting a little bit. It needs to be a bit more consistent. But overall, like, really digging the facilities there, and the staff and people there are super cool as well. So that's always helpful. And maybe I'll make some climbing buddies. You know, it's how it goes, dude. It's how it goes. Yeah, and you know, stuff. But yeah, hit me up with any questions, or just let me know how this month has been going for you. You know, any achievements for this month that you're super proud of, you send that proj, just let me know. And yeah, stoked. Yeah, sweet. Let me know. Oh shoot, I have lost the thing. I've got too many tabs open. Everything's going fine till now. Orienteering session season will start sooner. A small race today came in first from over 60 people. Weather was fine as well. That's dope. Congratulations. I don't know where you're based, but did you have a load of snow? Because we had a load of snow just like dump itself in the UK in the last 2 days. I say a load of snow. It was a lot of snow for the UK. It wasn't actually that much snow. It's just we just don't deal with snow very well. And suddenly a little bit of snow is like a major national catastrophe. But yeah, how was the weather? Because a bunch of I read that a bunch of races in the UK got cancelled actually due to weather. So oh, the weather was fine as well. I missed that. Yeah, I mean, if you can still run, then it's okay, right? That's how it works. Oh Christ, I need to get a proper desk chair, man. Like, I've got this weird thing. The snow had recently melted, but it turned into ice now. Running on ice may be like the most. It's so difficult. I did some runs in Austria while I was there, and just like hard packed snow / ice is just so hard. It feels like you take 2 steps forward, 1 step back constantly. And it's just so hard on your joints because you're just sliding all over the place. It's like stability exercises for your lower body. It's horrendous. And I understand now why people use spikes. So, you know, crazy people, dude. Crazy people. There's people that do like snowshoe races as well. Been doing lots of fingerboarding on the Beastmaker 2000, working on 12 seconds on a 1-finger pocket. My record is 8. That's disgusting. That just hurts my fingers reading that. The one time I tried doing any pocket things, I managed to tear a lumbrical in my hands. So I'm like completely just avoid pockets now, which is terrible. Saying that, I am like getting back into the mood for getting training again properly. My friend's gonna lend me the rock climbing guide. Oh, what's it called? The Rock Prodigy Guide to. You know the book, the training book. What's it called? Rock Climber Training Manual book thing. Said he'll lend it to me when he's back from his trip. Louis, you know the one in the circuit boarding video. But I might actually start fingerboarding and stuff again because I've realized that finger strength, I have no finger strength. It's just so bad. So bad. But dude, that's stoked. That's sick. If you get 12 second, I mean, no offense, but like mono dead hangs, I just don't feel are like super important to climbing. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't understand. I feel like the risk reward potential on working mono dead hangs is like not not great. Unless I am like completely wrong here and you have some, I mean, unless your project is literally like around a crux mono, I just don't feel like it's that important a thing to train. Like I get training 2-finger pockets, like back 3, back 2, front 2. Like, I get that. I like systemic training. I did do fingerboarding for a bit after I did that test, and like I did notice an increase in finger strength. But I feel like for me, from my base, my main issue is movement patterns and just like not moving as well. But now, yesterday at Blokfest, I realized like I know I could figure out the beta for all the harder climbs. I knew how I was supposed to do it. I literally just couldn't hold on to the holds. So it's kind of come full circle again. Like, you know, when you're just starting out and like your strength just hasn't caught up with your movement patterns yet. You just got to wait a little bit for the finger strength to kick in. I genuinely feel like I'm at that point now where I know how to be climbing these harder problems, and like I know the beta and like the body positionings that I'm supposed to be in, but I literally just can't hold on to these holds. And like that is just like a pure lack of finger strength. And I quite like fingerboarding. I like the fact that it's trackable. As long as you take your body weight or whatever beforehand and you use weights in like a constructive and like in a constructive way, I think it's a really good way of getting stronger. The only issue is like not to neglect climbing. Like some people go ham on the fingerboard. My ultimate goal is 100 miles. I want to run 100 miler. It's a long way. It's 107. Well, the one race I was looking at that's in the UK is called the Spine Flare. It's 172 kilometers, I think it is. It's the summer version of the Montaigne Spine Race. Wooden holds, dude, because they're so nice on your skin. Although, like for comps and stuff, plastic holds, like the really grippy sandpaper ones, because I know I can just like go ham on it. Yeah, how long was this race? It's 108 miles. I don't know how long that is in kilometers. 174 kilometers. When I say it out loud, it just sounds stupid. It's like, yeah, I'm going to go run 174 kilometers one day. Yeah, that's the goal. I mean, like, I feel like I need to aim big, otherwise I'm going to fall short. Like, if my ultimate goal was to run 50K, then I just know that I'd fall short of that. So I need to aim bigger. So I need to have this mentality that 50K is like a training run for me. And like, it's not the end all be all goal. And like, I do plan on running that 50K long before I ever run a road marathon. I have no intentions of ever running a road marathon. Saying that, the half marathon in London, I do have like a goal time for, or the half marathon in London, I do have a goal time for, but that's just because I'm stubborn and I need to beat my dad. Yeah, but back to that plastic, and yeah, woods. I like the wood holds. I like wood holds. Only issue with wood is when it gets really warm, it gets super greasy. But what about you? What do you prefer? I wish like the moonboard had more wooden holds. I find the moonboard holds super sharp. Not even because they're plastic, they're just sharp. Not a fan. Not a fan. They're almost like concrete holds. So yeah, which one do you prefer? And has anyone here climbed? Does anyone here climb on the 2017 Moonboards set? If so, let me know, and then I'll dump a link to my problems, because I'm like super down for people to climb my problems. Oh, I can't remember my username. This is always interesting. I'm not a robot. Yeah, it didn't work. Didn't work. Oh no, I forgot my login. Not having a great day. Maybe that's hyphenated. Anyone? is not going well. I can't remember my login for the Moonboard website. Ah, this is super not good. Ah, just... Yeah, I can't remember my login for that. That's not gone very well. But yeah, what else is going on, guys? Hit me up. Oh, one last, that was it. I'm coming up to a week today is actually going to be 1 year since the first Saturday Sendage. So I was thinking about, I don't know, I was thinking about maybe doing like a live session at Harrowwall in the evening, or I don't know, like I was kind of spitballing or doing some sort of special 1 year special. I don't know, like hit me up about that, because I really don't know. There's a crab called the coconut crab, and its pinch is so strong it has a 730% pinch to weight ratio in comparison. I mean, yeah, but Magos, dude, Magos, holy cow, dude is so strong. He upsets me. He's that strong. It's like watching someone that shouldn't. Oh, it's insane. Did anyone watch either Quiff or Studio Blockmasters? If so, what did you think about the setting? Because I met a bunch of people that competed at Quiff and they weren't like super keen on the setting. So I don't know what it looked like to you guys. I'm gutted I couldn't make Quiff. I would have liked to have gone, although I realized I would have been completely destroyed as a competitor. Oh, this is just so bad. I can't remember my login. Does no one use the moonboard? No one. Does no one use the moonboard? Oh. God damn. God damn. That kind of upsets me. I was stoked to share my problems. Not my actual problems, the moonboard problems. It doesn't have the new set. I thought some of the dinos from Quiff looked sick, to be honest. I was like, holy cow. That was my one complaint with Blokfest yesterday, is that they basically had no dinos. And I do love a good dino. So I was quite disappointed, because I was like, oh, I actually have a chance of not coming last if they set dinos. No, they weren't having it. They weren't having it. They were like, oh no, we're going to set a bunch of crimpy stuff and just like pure strength stuff, which is fine. It just didn't play to my strengths yesterday because bloody, tired. Studio Block looks sick though. Watch the finals. The commentators in the finals were just terrible. I don't know about you guys. Like, I just hated them. It sounds like they had no idea what they were talking about. And like, I get it. They want to get people on that are entertaining, but it's not that entertaining to hear like a couple of guys just bumble on about something that they don't know about. I feel like that's not that entertaining. Well, I could have just described myself. Psych. God. Why does no one's gym have the new set though? Who's your spirit pro climber? The pro climber that relates to your style. See, I like to think of myself as a bit of a Jimmy Webb. Optimistic as hell. Because Jimmy's got such a sick climbing style. I'm not saying I am Jimmy, mind you, but he's got big ape. He likes big moves, and he likes big moves to like good holds. Obviously, they get worse and worse, but like his style is kind of very core tensiony, very spanny. Yeah, I used to feel like Jan Hoyer, But Jan got flexible, and I am not flexible like Jan anymore. So he's climbing a lot more statically nowadays than he used to, and that's Magos's fault. So I think we should campaign to bring back Jan, OG Jan. How about you? I'm intrigued now. That's a good question, actually. That's actually a pretty good question. Yeah, I don't really see the Japanese. They're just like monkeys. I swear, they just like jump around, and I'm like, what are they holding on to? And they have this like really unique competition style, dynamic movement based. It's crazy. Like comp style climbing to me is just. I don't really feel like it's climbing anymore, but you know, whatever. I feel like climbing's changed. I mean, the sport evolves constantly, and if that's like the style that is going down, then I guess that's the style it's going down. I'm not like super keen on it. It's not the type of style that I go to the gym and I'm like, damn, I'm really stoked to climb this style problems. But like, I get why they're doing it. It's just low percentage moves on weird holds and just like throwing your body around. Magos doesn't like steep stuff. He likes like vert or slightly overhanging on shockingly bad holds. You know, actually, Magos just likes crimps. That's it. Like if Magos is crimps. Going back to font. Yeah, I have loads of plans to go back to font. Well, I'd like to go back to font. I don't know when. I'm like trying to. I don't want to go in summer because the conditions are crap. And like weather at the moment in Europe's been super bad, so I'm not super keen on driving out there at the moment. I just have this overwhelming feeling I'm not going to go back until after summer, just until conditions get better, because I don't want to drive out there to just get either rained off or just sweated off. I do have plans to go to Magic Wood hopefully during summer. Like I'd really like to go, and I'm definitely going back up north for some gritstone climbing once this snow has decided to leave us alone. But yeah, I want to go back. I want to climb Serenity and Font, and I want to start projecting something. Just like find a proj. I don't know, 7B plus range. Because I got on Serenity and it was like my 5th day on, and I felt like it could have gone if I was like totally fresh and had a slightly stronger left hand. Dude, my whole channel was based in the Netherlands, man. That was the whole channel before. I lived in Groningen for I say lived there. I was studying there for 3.5 years. I did a semester in the States. So yeah, I've been there for ages. I just left. I graduated in January, so I'm back in the UK now. But the whole YouTube channel started in Groningen with all my Dutch friends. But unfortunately, that Dutch era has ended for now. Maybe I'll go back one day. My sister still studies out there. So maybe I'll go back and I'll go climb with like the gang again. But I'm hoping to get Dennis over to the UK as well as Maxime at some point. And I'd like to go outdoors. I'd love to go outdoors with Dennis. I feel like Dennis would be absolutely hilarious to go outdoors with. Mainly because he always gets super psyched, although he seems really kind of chill most of the time, but I can imagine he gets super psyched on being outdoors, and it'd just be fun. Like he's a crusher as well. Sorry. Oh, he's a crusher as well, so it would be dope to get him out there. He says he has no money though, so I guess that's an issue. I mean, I have no money as well. I'm totally broke. Climbing's not a cheap sport. Who would have thought? Especially when you start buying shoes all the time. Peak. But yeah, good questions though. But yeah, font. I'm just so stoked on going back to font. I'm just building up a tick list again of climbs I want to do. I still one day I want to climb Tigre and Dragon. Tigre et Dragon. Because it's just such a sick climb. It seems to be one that people love or hate. but like, oh, it just looks so sick. It just looks so sick. Like compression. If you haven't seen it, check it out because it's awesome. I think it looks awesome. I think it's awesome. Although it is definitely a bit hard for me. Oh no! Someone broke a hold. What the frigidity fridge? No! Ah! Broke a hold. They made it a whole grade. It's now 8A plus. Oh my god, that is annoying. Right. That is boss. Oh. Any tips for going to font? It's my first time experiencing climbing outdoors. For any trip outdoors, and especially fonts, leave all expectations as to grades completely behind. Anything you climb in the gym does not matter in terms of grading. Like rock is such a different experience. It's a lot more subtle, and you have to trust your feet a lot more than indoors. And just like learning how to read rock as well. Font is like the most humbling place I've ever climbed. It's like super techy and powerful and body positiony, and it just takes a little while to get used to the style. Like I'll still go to font and get shut down on like V1 like regularly, but at the same time I'll go like around the corner and climb like V6 or V7. So like it doesn't. Font's a weird place. Landings are pretty good generally though, so that's sick. And eat lots of cheese and drink good wine and have fun. That's basically the most important thing to do in font. Also, skin maintenance, super important for font because sandstone's just really bad on your skin. Really, really bad on your skin. So get ready for some really crappy skin conditions. Not a problem, dude. Fire away. That's the whole point of these monthly catch-ups. Apart from obviously you could drop a comment in a video anytime. But yeah, just fire away with any questions. But yeah, I love fonts. Once you start feeling like you're understanding font, it gets super fun. It gets super fun. But yeah, I'd like to go to Magic Woods. That's I want to get stronger and then go to Magic Woods because it looks kind of good edges, big moves. Kind of sounds perfect to me. It's not crimpy, really. I mean, there are a lot of crimps. So, you know, but good luck with the climbing. Let me know how font goes. It'd be sick. And just have fun. Have all the fun. You know. Man, I need to get outdoors. I'm getting sick of climbing plastic. Savage. What else? I was having doubts about keeping strong fingers over everything. Strong legs don't matter. You can compensate for having weak legs, but as long as you can pretty much squat your own body weight, then you have strong enough legs for climbing. Being tall can be like a massive disadvantage, the same way that being short can be a massive disadvantage. But you're never ever going to hear anyone complaining about having too strong fingers. That's the reality of the sitch. If you can't hold the hold, then you can't climb the climb. So it doesn't really matter, even if you're strong, fit, healthy, can pistol squat 35 times your body weight, you're 6'5", you have the core strength of a Greek god. If you can't hold on to like crimps or slopers, or you're just like not strong enough for pinches, then all of that doesn't matter. So like finger strength is probably the most important thing, because it is what's going to keep you on the wall. Pretty much. That's how it goes. It sucks, especially at the beginning, because you can't really force. There's no like quick way around getting stronger fingers. It just takes time. So that's why you'll see people in the gym that have been climbing for like 4 or 5 years, and like even though they don't climb that well, they'll still crush your proj. One, because they've climbed for 4 or 5 years, and two, because they have fingers that have been conditioned to climbing for the last 4 or 5 years. And like you can't mimic that. Unfortunately, you can't get around that in a quick way, which is unfortunate because it would be super useful if you could just like work your fingers like you can go to like the amount of gains that you can make in the gym in a short period of time compared to like, I mean, muscularly compared to like finger strength is just, they're not even the same thing. What's my favorite type of wall to climb? Do you mean like material or like overhanging, or what do you mean by that? Because I kind of like the Walltopia ones at the moment. They seem pretty cool. I don't know, Harrow's got Walltopia ones. I can actually smear on them, which is quite nice. Not that I smear that often. Or do you mean like degree? Because like I'm starting to figure out like what type of styles I like to climb a little bit more. What type of styles I need to work on more as well. See, I used to love roof. Like roof for me was sick, but then I realized I only liked roof when it was jugs and I could campus it. Sup, Jacob. But now I kind of just like, I don't know, 20 to 30 degree overhanging, awkward as hell, shouldery moves. I.e. that red one in the last Saturday Sendage that I broke the beta on and then told Matt VC that his beta and his setting on that climb sucked. He laughed, which is fine. If anyone doesn't recognize, that's Jacob Sack. He was in that video, Jacob versus Moonboards. Check out his channel, I guess. There you go. That's a plug and a half to the internet. I can put you on timeout, apparently, Jacob. But yeah, check out his channel. We may do a collab one day. Message me asking me if I wanted to be on his channel. I said yes, and then that was pretty much the end of the conversation. So as you can tell, it's getting serious. Things are getting very serious between us. Any advice for flapping with gnarly hats? Dude, Jacob, that was a plan between us. I'm deleting that comment. Hide, remove that comment. I'm a big fan of I think you got to dry out your hands first a little bit. Lotion's always good. I use the stuff with, I use like cocoa. I can't remember, where is that? I have like a cocoa butter cream with vitamin E. Super good, would recommend. But flappers you generally get either if you're climbing really juggy lines for ages and it just tears the skin. So just stop climbing jugs, unfortunately. That's basically it. I don't know. Anyone else can comment in on that. I think everyone finds their own skincare routine that works for them. I haven't had a flapper in years, to be perfectly honest. Like, I can't remember the last time I got a flapper. You know what, dude? The same advice still applies. Find what works for you. It's just ridiculous. What is this channel coming to? What is it coming? I can't believe. Oh my god. I guess this is no longer a kids-friendly channel. Will's never going to be back on the channel ever again. Because I don't... Not because I don't want him to be, but I don't live in the Netherlands anymore. So like Dennis, Will, Tutti, Maxime, Yort, all of that lot, Bass, most likely not going to climb with them at Hopo again. If Will ever comes back over to the UK, he came over last summer. So if he ever comes back, we'll go to Harrowwall and we'll get a sesh. But you'll be glad to hear he's still climbing. All right, unsubscribe. Cool. Put hair in my mouth. That's how it goes. So I haven't been in the Netherlands now for I don't know, 6 weeks. I don't know how people didn't notice that. Yeah, but if he comes back in summer, then if he comes over in summer, we'll get a video together. He says he's still climbing, which is dope. Like, I'm stoked that he's still climbing. And some other guy called Kevin from one of my classes is also climbing with him. So apparently they're climbing together from time to time, which is awesome. So we'll have to see how that goes. Maybe he'll get a lot better and he'll come over and you'll crush. Like, that would be dope. I'm gonna message him now on Facebook. People actually, I'll get him to. I'm gonna try and get him to join this live stream so he can weigh in on how his climbing's going. Join. Yeah, it'll be dope if he keeps it up. It's always good when people find the sport and they go have fun. But yeah, no more feels. I'm not answering that question. So you know. Let's see if he swings on by. I'm still so bummed about TK Dragon being broken. That's just really upsetting. Jacob, why weren't you at Blokfest yesterday? Good excuse. Because I turned up. What was your excuse? I was there. I attempted to crush. I so sucked at Blokfest. It was so bad. I do feel like I was hit by a car this morning. Yeah, and Nathan was at Harrowall and he competed yesterday. Louis was at Harrowall and he competed yesterday. Connor was at Harrowall and he competed yesterday. Loads of people competed at Harrowall and were there yesterday. I don't see the excuse, Jacob. That's not an excuse. No, that is an excuse. It's just a weak excuse. It's a weak excuse. You should feel bad. Why do you wake up at 2? Who wakes up at 2 p.m.? Why do you go to sleep at 6 a.m.? I feel like you're doing this whole sleeping thing wrong. You sleep through the night and you're awake during the day. That's how this is supposed to work. You did that the wrong order. I was expecting you to be there because I wanted someone to climb with as well as Connor. So there was like a little gang of us going around crushing blocks. But then Nathan was there with Louis and Louis just went and flashed everything. So I was like, all right. And then Nathan was just like crushing. And, you know, it was just one of those days where everyone crushed. And then I was just left there flapping around on slab, trying to get points. Oh, so bad. So bad. I think I only topped 18 blocks. I need to get stronger, man. Jacob, when are you climbing next? Because we need to do another video, dudes, where you don't look like you suck. Also, the new Vauxhall looks awesome. Just saying. Just saying. It does look pretty sick. Did you disable comments on vids? No. Are they disabled on any videos? Because they shouldn't be. By the way, for people that don't know, this is Will. Punter. Punter is Will. Like William climbs roof. William climbs roof. Yeah, maybe YouTube's just flagged you. They're like, oh, this guy's a scammer. Now I'm checking my videos. No, comments are still live for all of these videos. I don't know, man. That's just you, Will. They just know that you're a Gumby, and they're like, don't comment on a climbing video. You're climbing tomorrow. I'm climbing tomorrow morning, I think. I don't know. You probably have school or something. Yeah, you must have school because you're 16. Everyone's so young. Why is everyone so young? And then Louis and Spain or something. I've got no one to climb with, man. Got no one to climb with. Yeah, exactly. As Sandro said, revise your priorities, Jacob. Who plays a game until 6 a.m.? Although, does anyone here play Fortnite? I think I need to download. I think I need to get Xbox Live so I can play Fortnite. Do I need Xbox Live to play Fortnite? Probably do need Xbox Live to play Fortnite. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure I need. Yeah, because it's online, right? I need Xbox. Oh, I don't want to pay for Xbox Live. I'm at Harrow tomorrow, but in the morning, I think, because I work weird hours, so I can go whenever. But I don't know how many people here actually climb at Harrow. It would be interesting to know, because I don't know. How do... You're such a... Me, myself, and I. Is Fortnite good? Because like I'm hearing all this stuff about Fortnite, and it's just like people seem to really enjoy Fortnite, and it's 11 gig. Do I need Xbox Live for it, don't I? I need Xbox Live for Fortnite. If anyone has Xbox, then hit me up on Instagram or something, because why not? I'm gonna suck at this game. Who is that? Well, have you? You don't have an Xbox. Pine Stiller. But yeah, what else is guaning, guys? You don't have it. Yeah, it's because Pine Stiller uses a logo that's similar to a panther, and it like clicked in my head. But yeah, the stream, I'm only going to do these streams for an hour because Max gets tired, and Max is not. I'm in a lot of pain right now, so I kind of want to lie in bed, to be perfectly honest, and not do anything. You know how, I don't know if anyone here other than me has any chronic health conditions, but you'll totally understand where I'm coming from. Just stuff sucks. Just not in a good place. And yeah, I'm going to try and keep the channel going for as long as I can, obviously. I was thinking about separating the running and the climbing into 2 separate channels, but then I thought that was stupid. Because the name isn't climbing specific, and I guess I'm not climbing specific, so I thought I'd keep the channel as it is. If anyone climbs in London, then hit me up on Instagram, because I'm always looking for people to climb with and film. So that would be dope. Yeah. Life, yo. Life. Yeah. That's how it goes. Dude, I'd like to go to Italy. I want to climb. Oh, I'm gonna get this so wrong. No, Mello Blocco is not in Italy. That's in Switzerland, isn't it? Where's Mello Blocco? I don't. Yeah, but that's, where is it? Where is Mellow Blocko? I'd like to go to Mellow Blocko. It is in Italy. Yeah, I want to go to Mellow Blocko. It's cancelled this year, apparently. Peak. Because there were too many people or something. Nathan was telling me. So I guess there's going to be no Mellow Blocko this year. Unfortunately. But the year that it is on, I will like to go. Maybe next year they'll put it back on. I don't know. It seems like a really interesting comp style. It would be dope to go. So if anyone ever goes or has gone to Mellow Blocko, let me know because it looks awesome. But you know, one day. Oh my god. So yeah, there are too many places to go. My friend's coming over from the States in the summer. He's not a super big climber, but you know, he dabbles a little bit in sport and stuff. But he's more of like a highliner kind of dude. So maybe we'll try and go do some deep water soloing because that's like the most like crossing that I can think of between the two disciplines. So I'll have to see. I haven't got any hard concrete plans for summer. Maxime's not very well, and he's like my normal go-to climbing buddy for trips and stuff. Hendrix now living in Berlin, and yeah, I don't really know that many people that well at Harrowwall yet, like consider summer plans. And the people that I do know just crush, so that kind of sucks. But it's good. It sucks in a good way because it's like, oh, I could be so much better if I just climb more with these people. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, I really do suck. I got to get better. Sup, David? You're kind of towards the back end of this all now, unfortunately. I think I don't actually know. I don't have a hard like time cutoff on these things. They kind of just die out eventually. If it dies out, it dies out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm like pretty tired. Oh Christ. I'm not pretty tired. I am tired. I'm really tired. I'm not sleeping well. So I don't know. We basically covered pretty much everything in the world about everything. I think we've answered the world's problems. We have answers. We have the solutions. Thanks, dudes. I'm trying my best, Peter. I'm trying my best. Just so much stuff going on right now. Like I'm waiting. I need to wait back from my referee from university. Because I'm applying for my law school stuff. And yeah, I don't know what my life is going to be like once that starts. Like, I can have ideals and I can have plans, but I have in reality, I have no idea what's going to happen to me, the channel, my sport, anything. Once that begins, because the workload looks insane. So I don't know, but I'll cross that bridge once I get there, if I get there. So we've got to see. Yeah, I say it's almost over. I'm not really sure. It might be 9:15. It might be 9. It might be 9:45. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Exactly, Jacob. I'm wicked, man. Wicked. Man, that's massive. Wicked. Tune. All about that house. Like garage, dude. Oh, who doesn't love a bit of garage? I feel like someone's coming upstairs. I don't know anymore. What else? Yeah, kind of I'm going to try and do more Blokfest stuff. Oh, I can't even put my arm above my head. I'm gonna try and do more Blokfest next season. That would be really cool, I think. Like try and do them. Because I've got nothing else to do. Maybe it'll be fun to get decent at comp climbing. You can see that I'm hesitant about it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to really prioritize my training and like my climbing and really get stuff dialed down. I feel like time management is going to be super important. And I also feel like I'm just going to have absolutely no social life from September. Not that I have much of a social life now anyway. Like even less of a social life from September. It's all exciting. I am excited about the future for once. Not super excited, but I'm pretty excited. I think. Who knows, man? Who knows? Life has a plan, I guess. Oh, crying out loud. Oh, way too tired. Yeah, but dudes, thanks for swinging by Tea Time with Max for March. If you have any more questions about this or like in general, then oh, my back is terrible, just really bad at the moment. Covered it at the beginning of this live stream. I have like inflammation of the ligaments in my hips and my SI joints at the moment, so it feels like someone's smacking me with a hammer in my hips. So I'm not in a great place, actually, to be perfectly honest. I think I might be overtraining. That's all kind of covered at the beginning of the live stream if you want to read the answers or hear the answer to those questions. But yeah, not in a great place. And I don't take painkillers, so that's pretty much how I can describe it. Just that noise. That noise is the sole descriptor I can come up with. I've had better days, basically. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much for swinging by this month. If you have any more questions for me, just drop them down in a comment down below and I'll answer them as soon as possible. But I really need to try and get some sleep. I haven't been doing very well. So I'm going to try and get back to training next week. And I will catch you guys maybe in a live stream for my 1 year anniversary of Saturday Sendage. I was thinking about doing a live stream sesh next Sunday because it'll be a year next Sunday. So I was thinking about doing a live stream sesh just for like however long it is. Just come in, come out. It'll be pretty chill. But apart from that, I hope you guys have a great day. And I will catch you in the next one in April. Wow, that sounds so odd to say. But yeah, my dudes, pieces.